am right here, where the cat people live. Last time I played the game, I did the Ocelots. I think it took me an hour and a half to get through that segment. Easily the most difficult segment in the entire game. I believe that... I want to make sure I got the cardboard box here. I believe that any players who are used to this game on higher difficulty modes will attest to that. There's going to be much, much smoother sailing from here on out. And come to think of it, the idea... Yeah, looks like I got everything. The goggles aren't there and the box aren't there. The idea of a Metal Gear game kind of front-loading the difficulty isn't super duper new either. Metal Gear Solid 1 had the spotlights, the guard routes, and the cameras all in play in one area in the very, very beginning at the hangar, and not the hangar, the helipad. And I don't think there are other areas in the game that throw all those three elements together. And well, let's come to think of it, it's even a two-layered room because you have the balcony going around the helipad. Metal Gear Solid 2 has that tanker chapter that is certainly at least a little more difficult than the opening areas of the plant. But anyways, I'm clearly losing my train of thought here. I need to concentrate on something important in here. If I remember right, there are some poisonous snakes around here. You can tell by if they get up and hiss at you, which neither of these two boys are doing, but what about this one? No. Maybe, is it... Is it the 3DS version of the game where poisonous snakes get up and hiss at you? But wait a second. I know how to solve this problem. I have thermal gogs. I can use those thermal gogs to pick the snakes out from the brush. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, no, none of these creatures seem to be... Yep, there it is, that's the one I want. Alright, I don't have any stun grenades. I wonder... would a chaff grenade do it? Am I allowed to tranquilize animals? I don't remember if that was a rule I made for myself or not. I doubt any of these are gonna work. And for some reason, I definitely remember throwing a snake at a guard before in the game. And I don't know if that would have required stun grenades or a tranquilizer. I'm pretty sure it was a tranquilizer that I did. You should be able to, because it's the only way to have live animals. No, Token Flip Guy, I believe you can use stun grenades to capture live animals. No trank. You made the rules, do whatever you want. That's what congressmen do. It's called No Trank Challenge for a reason. What's the difference between stunning and tranking a snake? You can knock them out with a smoke grenade. Okay, well, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try seeing if the smoke grenade will knock out the snake. Was that close enough to it, or is it gonna take some time to work, or did I just... Nope. Yep. That snake is perfectly fine. You know, it would make the game too easy if I use the tranquilizer against people. But, come to think of it, I don't have any tranquilizer ammo either because I used it all for magazines. Am I just gonna have to let this snake mind its own business in the forest? I may have to. Chaff. Will a chaff grenade do it? I doubt I'll use a chaff grenade for anything else. Oh, I probably also want that bug juice out for the leeches in the water ahead. And snake looks like he's a little hungry, so I'm gonna gonna give him some Russian rations. I am gonna keep that rotten python on me, though, because I have an area coming up that is going to have a food storehouse that I can use to make the guards hungry, and I think it is this snake's lucky day. That's a pun. I'm gonna turn on the thermal goggles, take some bug juice, and dive into the water. There is something cool at the bottom of this pond and something cool on the top of it that you could easily miss if you don't take your time. I wonder, is this also the area that the Suchinko spawns in? Never really cared that much about the Suchinko nor the Karotan frogs, so I'm not super duper memorable on their locations, but I believe there is something neat in these logs at the bottom of the pond here. If it's not these logs, then it's something else. There's some ammo floating around down here somewhere. Or if there isn't, then I might have bad memories of maybe an easier difficulty mode. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything down there. I just heard a leech latch on. The Suchinko spawns at the next area near the second fence. Leech runs are a thing. We're actually post-virtuous, we snake-eaten now. Keep a single leech on you for the entire... I could have... Maybe it's, like, over here by some trees or something? Yeah, there's... No, those ammo spinnies are definitely above water. I wonder if they changed the item placements in the 3DS version, because that's what I have the most recent memories of. And I thought there was stuff down here. My memory has me thinking that there's stuff down there, at least. But, alas, I will just have to leave it be. The crocodile cap is something that I can still know for sure is there, no matter what version of the game I'm playing. Does that camera camo thing they added for the 3DS version make the game too easy? Kind of. You can scan the ground. You can scan the leaves that exist IRL and buff up your camo meter that way. You can scan in a picture of my face and buff up your camo that way. I believe my friend Qualendram once said you can scan in a hot hentai babe into Snake's camo for the 3DS version, and your camo index will still like hover at or around the early to mid 90s.
Yeah, she's here too.
Careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty
You
well.
can crouch walk, which breaks the game.
I
I don't know if I would say that the crouch walk breaks the game. People throw around that term "breaks the game" a lot when they're really talking about like an optimal strategy that's too easy. But I've been playing a shitload of games that are not meant for VR, using incredibly hacky VR methods these days that like
And one day,
really do break shit, that superimpose multiple layers of pitch black screens in front of your camera angles, rendering the game utterly unplayable in any way whatsoever. And I know about the crouch walk in the 3DS version. It does make the game significantly easier,
not the
but
actual
that's That's no reason to ignore it. It's still a fine version. They added some new stuff, took out some old stuff, but
are both changed by their environment.
I can't say with confidence that anything in the 3DS version makes the game any more broken, quote unquote, than the original. Because the original still has its control scheme. It still has the belly crawl, which will keep your camo at or around the 90s or above. And I think the thing with that is that seems less of the belly crawl breaking the game, or the crouch walk breaking the game, than them just being crutches to make it a little easier as you self-impose your extremely harder European extreme non-lethal no trank challenges.
Sound like the honest truth. Don't you?
No. I believe because I have to. Even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio.
Hey Nicaris, welcome to the dad stream from
See ya.
Washpo's Twitch coverage of the Kavanaugh hearings. You're here now. And I just noticed that my laptop's unplugged, so I'm just gonna position Snake in a vantage point and go take care of that. Wait, I know what to do with these grenades later, but for now, I don't want to eat that green tree python. I know there's some, yep, there's a crocodile. Okay, I'm gonna go plug my laptop in, and then I'm gonna go right back and, like, have the world's most dangerous fishing game happen. Ooh, okay, that should have fixed that. What happens when you eat the snake? It plays a little cutscene, it's cute. No! Okay, I don't exactly know what I did wrong there to jump off, but... Oh! I want to go ahead and get some food here. So, seeing as how I won't be using these grenades against human beings, I'm just gonna collect some food here with a bit of grenade fishing kind of sort of situation. Yeah, cave eels. Also, that's a kill. That's not how you fish, George. You just killed a life. No, it's not. Okay, so as far as the scoreboard at the end of the game goes, I should be in the clear. You know, they don't count how many animals you kill. They only count how many humans you kill with your gun or your knife or your gravity or by drowning, I believe, was also a possible methodology. I won't be shooting or grenading any humans, just critters, as very much as nature intended, I am sure. And unfortunately, it looks like that bug juice I had did a fat lot of good because it ran out before I could thoroughly clear the environment of the items I want to grab. You've heard of spearfishing, but have you heard of spearhead fishing? Isn't that kind of like what fishing with the gun would be like? The gunpowder gives the fish a nice crunch. Can you still kill humans by animal? Yes! Yes, you can! Which, if I had some tranquilizer ammo, I would be able to do. Or stun grenades. But they will come with time. For now, what's coming in is this crocodile cap. Alright, let's see if I do this correctly. I'm gonna hold down, I'm gonna point the camera forward and hold down up. What the heck? Oh, I know what it is. I have to climb that thing, I bet. Otherwise it won't really count my movements, will it? Oh, come on. You can swim, Snake, I know. Just There you go. Walk down past that triangle. Someone just said that when they were a kid, the FMVs and the cure screen crashed my game, so I had to reset when I needed to heal. I never quite heard of that bug. I'm wondering if that's an emulator thing. Which, speaking of which, speak of the devil. Apparently, there's a graphical plugin for PCX2 that enables a stereoscopic 3D mode that you can combine with Vorpix to play PS2 games in VR. I don't know if head tracking works, but you can download a custom script plugin that turns mouse movement into analog stick movement in PS2 games that turns that analog stick movement into head tracking movement. So I'm not saying I've gotten it to work completely right now, but I may be on the cusp of getting some incredibly hacky, janky workaround version of Metal Gear Solid 3 happening in VR. But for now, I need to catch this string underneath me, and the way you do that is go into first-person view and make sure that you are, yes, that you are above your designated, desired, intended landing spot. Then you start mashing triangle on your way down, and that's how you do that. I've had trouble in the past correlating my my depth perception of this camera here with Snake's landing spot. Yay! I got the croc cap. I'll be making use of that in the mangrove swamp later. I hope he doesn't come out of this with leeches. I did not hear a leech noise. And I guess I don't know why he got up. There was some triangle on the ground that made him get up. If you could just like permanently toggle always on crouching crawling, that would be real convenient. It wouldn't be a perfect solution to that problem, but it would help. On the other hand, they could employ a entirely new set of crouch walkable animations, which they did for the 3DS version. Now everyone's shitting all over it. You want to be a little careful of some claymore mines up ahead, underneath that first fence. If you crawl, you can just pick them right up. Yoink. So you sure as hell don't want Snake to automatically get up and activate one of these mines if you hit a triangle that's too high for his crawl. George, any word for Liam in Japan? Is he near the latest natural disaster? He was near the latest natural disaster. This time he was doing fine, but there'll be talks on it in the podcast. I have to make a legitimate decision on whether or not to watch this stream or play Yakuza Kiwami 2. Watch this stream! It's for the kids, the homeless children of Atlanta. They require your eyes. So there are some dogs over the fence in the next area, and I don't know if I can throw out food to distract them. I'm pretty sure I could throw out... Wait a minute here. I need to go back home. Something is not right with my current item equipment setup loadout. I'm gonna grab these mines. Oh, it looks like I'm out of batteries on my thermal gogs. I could eat some mushrooms. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's right next to me. Now I can explode more animals. Make friends with the doggos. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try not to harm the doggos, but I do have to harm the bullets inside of this bullet machine. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't have a magazine. I didn't get a magazine from doing that. That's okay! That's fine! Everything's gonna be fine. What can I throw, in that case, to distract these dogs? I think I still have some gavial meat on me. That could work. Oh, and a rotten python. I wonder if you can make the dogs sick. Or I wonder if I should just take my time and slip in during the blind spots in their patrol routine as if I were playing Metal Gear Solid. So let's see, it looks like they're both kind of facing my direction right now. I'm gonna... Oh. Oh. Well, the game doesn't over if they spot me, which is definitely neat. So... Oh. Oh, never mind. I guess the game overs if they spot you at a closer distance. But whatever, the good thing about going out one map to shoot a bunch of bullets in the air to no consequence whatsoever is that I'll respawn right here with no need to collect mines or jump out of traps. I can just go straight to the dog zone. But since I learned last time that they can spot me from this distance, I'm gonna stay down here. What's my camo at here? 60%. Let's bump it up and then wait and observe. And when these doggos wander away from my drop-off point over the tree, I will make my move. Okay, I think that means right about now, so long as I'm silent about it. Good thing that dog did not hear me drop. Looks like doesn't hear me stalking away as well. So I am good to get a clear shot on a fence control post up ahead, which will require a pistol. I'm gonna put away the AK for now. And the grenades. Yeah, just kinda stuff I don't need nor want. Just in case one of the dogs starts barking or something, or a guard gets spooked, I might pop a chaff grenade to keep them from calling in reinforcements for a caution phase. But until then, I'll keep my inventory fairly lightweight. Is Calorie Mate just a protein bar or some shit like that? Hey, Guillermo Diaz, Calorie Mate is a cookie. Paramedic very much describes it as a cookie-looking thing, but it's a cookie. How many bullets does this gun hold? It looks like it holds 7, which should be enough for me to get a mag out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plop, plop. There we go. And now I have 1 magazine. Nice. Alright. What I need to do now is make a leap through the hole in the fence ahead of me, while the guard to the front of me has his back turned, and the guard to the right of him is looking away. His little left to right scan that he does here is something that you actually want to keep an eye out for. That can spot you and can screw you up. What are the mags for? Mags are for distractions. They're a distraction tool. They get guards looking away from you. And walking away from you. Calorie Mate didn't exist IRL in the year MGS3 took place. No, it didn't. But yeah, no, Calorie Mate. It's a cookie. It's a energy cookie that has a lot of calories in it and a lot of, surprisingly not a lot of sugar, but like enough to wake you up. And when I climbed Mount Fuji, I relied on them, and they actually work. Like, they really... They will fill you up. I was hanging out with a friend over there who works at Square Enix, and she said that they have storerooms in the back for crunch time where they will fill those storerooms up with calorie mates and just have the offices eat calorie mates during crunch time. I'm gonna pop that control box so I don't get shocked by the fence, because I believe there is a hole in that fence I can use to sneak through. Oh! Who was that? Guy on the right, I guess? Yeah, Japanese games love their product placement. My Istanbul says I bet it was a doggo. I don't know. Okay, so if a dog spots you, is it a time limit or a distance limit that sends that spot into a game over? Because it looks like I have a few seconds to react when it happens. I wonder if triggering or luring guards into booby traps counts as kills or not. I did read that luring guards into pitfalls counts as kills, but I don't know about the like spiky swing traps that we have here a little earlier than those pitfalls. Oh yeah, I'm looking at my list now. Dropping guards into a pit trap, whether they be asleep or not, counts as a kill. And drawing them into spiked log traps counts as a kill. What about drawing them into a pit trap? Dogs don't count as kills. Yeah, but dogs are still friends. Can you up your camo index? Maybe. Always generally want to make sure that number is the highest it can be. Dogs may be friends, but they're not your friends. I guess the idea here, what I'm trying to dig at here is that I don't want to be killing the smart animals that are wandering around this forest. I guess crocodiles and fishes or whatever, but human beings and dogs know how to express grief and love, and don't know if dogs do empathy. I don't know, dogs are capable of some things that are neat. That guy to the right is looking my way. Alright, now he's looking away. I'm gonna make my leap. Okay, now I'm gonna go for some grass as soon as possible. This is 85%. I'm not changing camo now. I kind of want to be changing camo at the spot where I got spotted last time, which is around here. That's at a 90 right here. Let's see if I can get it up to 95 somehow before popping out the rest of the rounds so I can get the magazine. Nope, can't get it any higher. Well, at least then I can use the magazine in case I need it. And while waiting on him, I'm gonna check the barbed wire here, see if there's any openings. Oh, is this one? Yes, we have an opening. I knew it. Or at least I'm glad I remembered correctly. So it was either, I bet it was this guy, this log man. This man who patrols the log. I bet it was him. Because when I'm outside of the grass, my camo index goes down, and I'm kind of less invisible by nature of Snake's body actually being a thing. Snake's body doesn't exist right now. And that means that he's just like a mosquito floating around from this camera angle, I guess. Is it bad? Ego Angel says, is it bad? I never realized it was weird. There was a rainforest until Russia, until Gorg points it out in his video. But I'm a dumb American, I don't know geometry. Temperate rainforest of the Russian Far East. So far as I remember, like, they do exist. There's some hot, moist forested areas that border the Black Sea. In the beginning of the game, Major Zero actually points a laser at a spot on the map that would totally be colder than this in Russia. And I mean... Russia itself doesn't exactly like seem to have a reputation as being like all foresty and woodsy. And George, did you try to get a review copy of Spider-Man? Just curious because I was wondering if you had the same experience as Angry Joe. I did not. Spider-Man's not a game that I was super interested in reviewing, but I would be interested in playing it. I think the next game that I'm actually singling my eyes on for review is actually Soul Calibur 6. Spider-Man kinda... I get the feeling that it might have a lot of open world collectathoning stuff, and when it comes to reviews, that's a genre I kind of sort of want to stay away from because it takes so dang long to play through those things that by the time I'm done with my 2-week-long binge that I'm going to have to do for a review, I typically get really tired of those systems. Just like, look at my Zelda Breath of the Wild video, for instance. Something like Soul Calibur, where me and Liam can hammer on it for a week or so at our own pace, at our own time, without having to sit down for 10-hour sessions a day for every weekday for 2 weeks in a row, is something that I think sounds more my speed, given how so many of my reviews for those big long sandbox games turn out to be. If you aren't a proper site, they don't give review copies. Sony is apparently unwilling to give review copies of games to YouTubers. I think I've gotten review copies from Sony before for, I think it was Firewatch? If that's their policy now, then I don't know if it always was, because I did have a PR contact with them. I did have a Sony contact. And am I leeched? No? Why is Snake so gosh darn hungry this run? But anyways, I want to be really careful in this area. There's so many different ways this place could go wrong. I think when I was playing the game at MagFest last year, I was stuck here for quite a while. What I actually want to be doing is not focusing on this guy around here. There's some camo on the roof of this building. There's some houses I want to raid. Fuck. This is not looking too great. There's some storehouses I want to raid. There's a bomb I want to plant in their food hut so they get hungry. Although I will save myself from that dishonor if I'm close to the exit by the time I'm done here. Hopefully I can make it to the roof here without anyone noticing. It'll be a great vantage point. There we go. Good, good, good. If I can get prone on the roof, then I will have a good view of all the guards in the area I need to be keeping track of, because there's a lot. Alright, this man right in front of me at 12 o'clock is going to be Food Man. To my, like, 1 o'clock by the med shed is going to be Med Man. Let's see, who else is there? Helicopter. Helicopter has a guy who patrols the outer perimeter of the helipad. I don't think there's anyone with him or anyone past him. So we got Helipad Man, Med Man, Food Man. And who are these two perimeter guards here? There's this one who's walking across the bridge. He walks over to the turret, then walks through the grass to the bridge. What should he be called? Turret Man. He'll be Turret Man. And then that very, very first guard I spotted who... But it might actually be two of them by the looks of things. Yeah, there are two, guards in view now. That's 6. There's 6 in total, and I think there's 1 inside the building underneath me. If I want to make it even worse. Yeah, I heard some kind of footsteps just then. I can't believe you're actually performing tactical espionage action in a Metal Gear Solid game. Well, I mean, it's like the espionage that I think they never really managed to follow up on. The tactical action, sure, it's espionage action that they're a little more taking some critical liberties with. And in real life, spies are like diplomats, and very, very rarely, if ever, because we wouldn't know about it, go on solo infiltration sneaking missions. And you also don't have to pretend that you're someone else in this game as like part of its mechanical action. Which I think is like the dictionary definition of being a spy, is pretending that you're not who you say you are, so you can spook some others. Where should I hide if I want to ambush Tourette's Man? I think I should hide... Ooh, I know what I should do. Yeah. Equipped to wear says to the weapons lab east wing on the side. I hope that means they won't think that this box shouldn't be here, but... I think I'm not within Bushman #1's sightline, and I think I'm actually pretty darn sure. Let me reiterate that I don't.
What's this box doing here?
Inside man. Okay, I need to put on better camo and ambush this guy while I have the chance, because then I can go inside free. I hope I make it, I hope I make it. I wonder which door he's gonna... He's gonna come out of this door. I really hope he doesn't turn around. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was just bad. luck or something? What actually was that? What did I do wrong? Well, anyways, I am just gonna try again. Is that the same chopper that appears on the mountain? Yes, yes, the Phantom Moose. This is why I want to be blowing up that chopper, is because if I blow it up now, I don't got to deal with it later. Uh-oh, Snake's tummy is rumbling. So I can solve that problem. I'm still going to be going after... What's this guy? Tourette. I'm going to be going after Tourette guy. I figured out how I can lure Inside Man out. So I have a plan here. Although Inside Man can apparently... Wait, I need to think about what just happened. Inside Man is over here. He spotted the box. If I want to ambush Tourette's Man, I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is a part of the game where you can tell they wanted you to play by its original camera angles. Which is silly because this guy on the right is someone who could still spot me. But at least, yeah, there we go. Okay, I just really hope that Inside Man or Man on my left... Okay, good. Inside Man's going away. Man on my left is blocked by this wall here. Cool. By the way, as we found out during the last playthrough, explosive barrels don't count as kills, right? Ooh! Ooh! I've got a lot of bad ideas.
Huh? What's that sound?
I've got so many bad ideas that they're pretty much good ideas. I hope this works so bad. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be so sad.
What's wrong?
Got him! Alright, now... Yeah, that guy's out of the way. Cool. So I'm gonna put the two of these boys together. And did I have any grenades? No, but I sure do have quite a lot actually of pistol ammo. Alright, let's see if I have enough time. I don't have enough time. There's no way I have enough time to grab this one and bring him over, so maybe I can lure him over here. At this distance, he should just be curious. He shouldn't actually game over me. If he will turn around and start walking over, and hopefully I can pop the explosive barrel when they're all in view. And I'm not going to be experimenting with something as low as 30%. Now that he's turned his head, I'm a little more, flaky here. Hello, hello, do you see me, mister? Maybe if I get his attention? Yeah, cool. No, fuck, don't...
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Yeah, good, bet. Oh, no! Alright.
Something wrong. Support unit.
They got the reinforcements on the way anyway, but I just took out 2 of the original guards without the kill counting against my score.
This is HQ.
So, this is good. This is fine. I just need to wait.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, that really doesn't classify as a kill. Also, I think one of them did spot me for a very, very minute amount of time over there. So, if I futz around with any of the reinforcements, I'm I'll pretty much be wasting my time because the reinforcements will go away after 90 seconds here at this point. And if I take out any real guards, though, any of the original guards are basically who I want to be paying attention to. And I think you can tell by the flak jackets and the radio. Yeah, the reinforcement team doesn't have radios, and they have, well, it's like extra ammo pouches in their jacket. So the guy I was pointing at is someone I want to be taking out eventually. But, ooh, maybe I can... Yeah, did I just kill Helicopter Man as well? This is dirty! This is so dirty. Like, I remember, I have played this section many, many times before to greater difficulty. Yes, I am lurking nearby. Because of just how many guards there are. And now that I can blow them up with explosive crates, I can narrow that number down. This is gonna be way easier than it has been in the past. So, new objective for now. I'm gonna try going for the TNT. Should I go for the TNT? I think my camo index is gonna low down significantly if or when I get into the dirt of the helipad. So I'm actually gonna stay around here in the perimeter and go after I don't know if I should call this guy turret guy number 2 or like bushman number 1, because off to the left of the base in the bushes there are 2 guards who just patrol in and out of some bushes, and my camo index was, yeah, there we go, now it's fine. It was too low for a little while. Hey, Greyfax93, what's up? Game mechanics, it's what the game developers intended. Where would be a good spot to ambush this guy, I wonder? Let's see if I can get myself up to 95. No, not quite. Let's see if I can get some distance. Let's see if I can maximize the distance between me and him while he makes his run. Just hoping he doesn't... Ah! I was just hoping he wasn't going to do exactly the same thing he ended up doing. Alright, I got a plan now. I have a weapon I can use against them. I know now what must be done. Uh-oh. That was a risky rumble. Alright, I'm gonna try to run to my right. There we go, fast enough to break line of sight with the guard on my left. Oh shit, another guard on my left just popped up. Who thinks they saw something? That's right, you are. Was it Turret Man? The audio... yeah, it was Turret Man. So I'm gonna put everyone by the explosive crate. Everyone that I can, at least. Oh, Inside Man might spot me doing this. Nope, looks like he doesn't. So we all good. Where is Tourette Man going? Oh my god, he's coming right towards me.
Can't complain.
And another one. So next in line is Inside Man.
Huh? What's that sound?
Mm-hmm. Why don't you come over and check it out? So, unlike last time, I'm gonna go for the CQC takedown again, except I'm just gonna try a little extra harder not to fuck up. Oh god, I don't know what angle I should be at then. They're all here. This is like the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate of Metal Gear Solid 3 helipad guards. Okay, there was another guy. Where are we at? We're at 3 stars on the lowest one there. There was another guy on my left here who I think I might be able to throw on the barbecue. With just as much time as I have afforded to me here. Is he coming? Yeah, he's coming around now. I need to get him over here somehow. Maybe with a knock? No, he doesn't seem to be reacting to that. Nor that. Oh well. 2 stars. I'm gonna clean this place out, then I'm gonna head to the rooftop, grab the camo, and pop the crates. Ooh, tranquilizer bullets. I will use those on many dangerous animals. One star. When I get to the rooftop, I'm gonna pop it. Well, when I get to the... There we go. Second panel of the rooftop, I'm gonna pop it. Oh, phew. For a second I thought they were still gonna be knocked out because they still had their stars for a little while.
Patrol here. It appears we've been infiltrated. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use it.
So I'm gonna just wait around and play it super safe. Oh wait, I should shoot Helipad Man too when he comes by his barrels. Or should I shoot Medicine Man right now? He's standing in front of a barrel. I blew him into that building! I'm not killing these people according to the game's rules! We're just down to this guy! This is the last one left! I just took out the reinforcement team with one shot on an explosive barrel. By now, these guards should know not to just run around willy-nilly next to explosive barrels. So I think this is the last guy left. It's just him. After 80 seconds pass, he's gonna call home and he's gonna say that everything's fine and they couldn't find the intruder. Guns don't kill people. Explosive barrels don't kill people. According to the game's scorecard, when I finish this, I'm not killing people. Wonder why the team decided on this like hyper cloudy golden colored skybox. Imagine how different the mood and tone of Metal Gear Solid 3 would be, how different its iconic imagery would be if the sky was actually blue. Like, you can see a green light shining down on the top of this helicopter. The top of that helicopter is greener than the bottom. And I wonder how different human history would have gone if, Can I hop on him? Can I hop on Pop from... I wonder how different human history would have gone if Metal Gear Solid 3 didn't have the brown filter. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna do it. No! Oh my god. That would have been so good. Fission mailed. Of course, on the last guy. Yeah. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Alright, maybe I need to work with timing on him. Who? Was it Tourette's Man? It was probably Tourette's Man. Okay. So now that you pretty much know, I'm gonna try to shut up for a second and concentrate and get a run going as good as that is that one where I took out the whole entire reinforcement team. Does the electric fence count as a kill? I think it does, yeah. I don't know if you can actually electrocute guards either. I don't know if they get hurt by the fence like you do. it probably would have been Inside Man who spotted me that time. Oh my god! He got me from a distance! Again, I'm getting rusty. I'm going through this trial and error process of doing the same thing again and again, wanting to be faster with it every time, and it's screwing me up. George socks have the maximum camo rating of all socks. George socks max you out to 99% when you're crawling through deep bush. George socks have a charisma enchantment attached to them. You wear them, it boosts your charisma by George. Alright, I believe that the next guy I need to get over here is Inside Man. And I might want to work on getting, that other guy stranded to the left over here. Come, peek the frickin', do your win back move, Snake. He doesn't want to, oh well. I wonder, maybe I can attract him down there from the rooftop? It's so good! Alright, I'm gonna do something a little fancy here. I'm gonna try going for a hold-up so I can give him more stars so I can have more time to work with,
Freeze.
Yeah, there we go. Cool, it worked. I can't believe it worked. And I think you can get an extra item, too, if you point at their junkle region.
Please don't.
Shake, shake. Yay, grenade, thank you! Although it looks like I'm so full on grenades that they don't want to give me his. Okay, so maybe I can use a magazine to get him over here when he walks past these boxes. Maybe I can throw a magazine at the boxes. Catch his attention that way. And, well... I'm gonna clean the house out while waiting on him to come back. Because I want a couple new magazines, but I don't want to make noise shooting bullets for them, so I'm going to get these silencers, which look like the other item here on the right. Where is that guard? He should be approaching these boxes any minute now. And one of these guards has only 2 stars on him. Running out of time. What was that shimmy? When you hold up a guy and then aim at their head or crotch, they shimmy and give you an item to try and get you to not kill them. Make him throw up on a guard. I don't think you can... Wait. Oh my god! Oh, I'm about to be such a piece of shit, you guys. Gray Fox 93, you were the worst for giving me this idea. How many spins does it take? Good lord. While I'm experimenting with that, I'm gonna Google it. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, good, because you're about to see the worst moment in video game history. I seriously can't believe that I'm about to do this and that I think it's as funny as I think it is. Oh! Yep. Alright, but wait, there's more! Oh no! Holy shit! What a way to go! What a terrible way to go!
Patrol here. It appears we've been infiltrated.
There he is! There's that guy I wanted to lure over.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Make sure those reinforcements use extra caution. Wait, camo meter. It's not great. Oh no, stamina. That's not great either. Why does it smell like fire and puke over there?
What can I say?
Oh no! Do the other guards care at all? Doesn't look like it. Where's Helipad Man? Oh, he's still got a way to go on his routine. Alright, well, take out Medical Man. So we still got Bushman. We still got Helipad Man, we still got... I'm gonna call him Food Man. Food Man, the guy who patrols around the food hut. He's someone I've been trying to lure over to these guards for like a year. Or lure over to the barrel zone, rather. I wonder what catches his attention. Oh, he's probably gonna go investigate a corpse. And every time they find a body, it... Oh god, does that mean more reinforcements? It's the alert formation. No, I guess not.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
So I think it's down to these two. Foodman and Bushman. So that means that the route everywhere else should be safe. I already cleared out the interior of this house, so I'm going to drop back down where it's safe on the far side of those guards. Oh, their corpses have already despawned. And just do a quick scan in the ditches. Don't see anything in this branch of ditch. And looks like that branch of ditch just ends right around there. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to be walking around the mud around that helicopter. That lowers you way the heck down. Which is unfortunate if there are living guards patrolling the area. You are incentivized to plant a bomb on that helicopter, which very much requires you to sneak around the mud in the helicopter's helipad zone. And there's my TNT. There's a bunch of bullets. No items around the weapon shack. Foodman and Bushman are gonna necessitate that I use a bit more caution when I clean out the medical shack here. And I'm wondering if I should bother blowing up the food shack or not. Because, the guards in the next area won't be affected by it. And the guards in this area, I mean... there's not a lot of them. Okay. Got eyes on one dude, but not the other. I also should be scanning the ditches as well, so I'm going to retreat back a little bit to the previous ditch and just get my crawl on and approach the food shack from underneath rather than from above. Although it looks like, yeah, that route, if I dropped down here, it would intersect with his sightline. What can I do? Well, I certainly can make a lot more magazines. I have grenades. I think there are more explosive barrels in this map I could drop their bodies next to.
Patrol here.
What is the main mission here? To assassinate a woman that got framed for blowing up a Russian weapon lab. Someone mentioned earlier that there's some camo in these dishes, but there's also a distraction magazine as well. I wonder if I would get spotted if I shot my gun without a silencer on it. I'm not gonna risk it. I was thinking about collecting some of those rats for food, but I'll have plenty of food when I get out of here. You know, now would be a good time to raid the food shack if I was actually on the surface instead of in these ditches. Okay, I'm gonna do it now while both guards are turned away from me. I'm gonna ignore that ammo and go after the food instead. I think the food is really my last stop on the list out of here. So once I get that done and over with, I'm going to just belly crawl my way to the boss fight arena with Ocelot. Gallery mate, mouse traps, thank you. And during that boss fight, that would be a great opportunity to utilize all of my guns and get all of their ammo. I've heard that if you can trank Ocelot, you get a really great piece of camo. I usually don't... Oh god, this is making me a little nervous. I usually don't bother because killing Ocelot during that boss fight actually does not count as a kill on your scorecard at the end of the screen, because in the cutscene following the boss fight, Ocelot survives just fine. Stun grenade, chaff grenade, smoke grenade. What could I use against him in this fight that's coming up? Oh, and by the way, I hate to say it, but I sure will be using the tranquilizer during the boss fights. Wait. Or will I? Actually... Someone in the chat check really quickly. During my playthrough from years ago, on the channel, did I use guns against the bosses? Did I use the tranquilizer against the bosses? Because I don't think I held myself to my no tranq rule during the boss fights. And I rightly can't imagine myself even doing them non-lethally without the tranq. And I know I said earlier... I know I said earlier that the food shack was going to be my last stop on the list, but someone said there was a camo in the ditches, And now I'm a little tempted to go after it, but a guard I think spotted me. So I'm gonna eat food and try my darndest to get this guard off of me. I might resort to using stun grenades because I want to get out of here. Is he gonna check it out or ignore me? Ignore me, ignore me, please ignore me. Yeah, just seeing things. Good, good. Alright, that's what I wanted you to do. So I can keep crawling my way to freedom. Oh, he's doing it again. I didn't know he would turn around so fast. I thought he'd keep his angle for a little longer than he did. Yeah, here he comes. Which, considering the length of his route, actually gives me a chunk of time to get away and keep checking these ditches. Not seeing any camo. Not seeing any camo. I've fully covered the ditches. Unless it's under that plank. Which is fine, because no one's around that plank anyway. Yeah, this little plank bridge. Maybe it's... Yeah, there's something down there. Maybe that's it. Hopefully that's it. I want to belly crawl my way out of here. Yep, there we go. The snow face paint. Let's go ahead and do it now as a victory ritual. Face. Snow. Also, wait. The cutscene with Ocelot is about to happen, so maybe... Okay. Yes, I know what I'm gonna be wearing for the Ocelot cutscenes. I wonder if I'd be able to sneak my way out of here with this outfit on. And you know what? To really pull the costume together, let me, there we go. Yeah! USA! With the, the, like, super anti-American assault rifle. Alright, so everyone in the Twitch chat seems to be having fun with this. Gorg, do the thing, ignore the camo. Gorg is back, huh? It's under a bridge, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was under a bridge. You remembered correctly. It was just on, like, the other end of the map from where I had cleared out the trenches on my end. Is there no M16? Not yet. You get that later. Don't forget the croc cap. I got the croc cat. Helicopter. Oh shit, that's right! Oh my god, I almost forgot to blow up the helicopter. Oh, that would have been silly. Oh, I wonder though. Do the helicopters get replaced with Johnny Quest floating platform guards instead? And which one is actually easier to sneak past, the helicopter or the Johnny Quest floating platform guards? Also, should I shake this guy down, this corpse, while I'm here? He might have an item on him. I could use it. I'll change camo and then shake him down. Good thing that the USA face paint is the maximum rated camo for my face right now. Thank you. Oh, smoke grenade, cool. I think that'll come in handy for the pain boss fight. Oh, do they not show up for the sorrow later? Do they? I guess we'll find out over the next few days. gonna come out of that cave with so much food that I'm gonna leave my calorie mates for the end of the cave. Yeah, you're just seeing things. Please don't spot me on my way out of here. Thank you! Is it even possible for dudes to show up at the Sorrow fight but not count as a death? I don't...
Ah, you're here at last.
I rightly don't know. Because if a... if a animal kills a guard, I don't think they show up in the Sorrow fight, because I definitely killed guards with animals during my previous run, and I don't remember there being anyone in the river during the Sorrow fight.
I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now.
So...
All of you, leave us.
it's so theatrical. It's so cute.
It's just you and me. No one to get in our way.
I forgot to detonate the TNT.
We prefer to hunt alone.
Well, I guess there's gonna be a helicopter on the mountain now.
Shots. This time I've got 12 shots.
Yeah, Snake could just walk away. Also, considering that Snake leaps down into that ravine at the end of the cutscene, why can't you just leap right down? I'm gonna test. This is where I'm gonna go anyway. Well, that didn't work. Figured. If it did, or if there was some like, no, Snake, you shouldn't go down there yet. You're under attack by Ocelot. I would have appreciated that, but it seems like we don't get such luxuries. Kojima did not think of that. Ooh, there's a poison animal here. I have a snake friend now. So, I'm gonna try, as I might, to skip that cutscene so I can have some time to aim at him. Ah! Well, I wanted some time to aim at him while he was showing off. If you can, destam Ocelot... I don't know. A fan emailed me. They really wanted me to do it, because they really like the camo he gives you. Bum 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 bum. Also, I should not be reloading because I want magazines, don't I? Oh, but you gotta mash start as soon as you see him start to show off. So you can line up a headshot, a hat shot, if you will. And I'm instinctively reloaded when I shouldn't have. Do, 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 do. Also, with a high enough camo index, you actually can hide away from him and surprise him and give him some jollies. This is surprisingly easy. Stamina killing Ocelot. You just hold down L1 and auto-aim him. Not looking bright.
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
But I am just one shot away, I think, from finishing this. Let's see if I can get him to waste his ammo and pop him on the reload.
Excellent.
3 more shots. Cool.
Too fast for that one, eh?
Amazing.
Why are you not hiding while you do this? Why? Wait, there's auto aim? Yeah! This button right here is auto aim. There's no button label on the HUD, no prompt, nothing except the manual tells you how to hold this button down and activate a kind of like weird auto aim TPS strafe shooter control scheme. But as you can see, it makes boss fights pretty darn easy. It makes gunfights pretty darn easy. It made the multiplayer mode of this game so easy that I was number 9 on the world leaderboard for a whole good week in high school, I tell you. It was my proudest moment. Auto aim and a pistol duel, yeah! You're real dirty, isn't it?
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
So that was exciting. Animals. Oh yeah, that's right. He has the leopard print. I'm just gonna keep Snake like this for a while. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some way I can make him really, really weird. Yes, Spain, sweet. Is there like some face paint here that will just look utterly disgusting next to the leopard print? That looks pretty bad. The France flag, but yeah, no, this is the worst. Alright, I'm gonna put on these goggles. People in Twitch chat, when I am approaching the Pain's cutscene trigger, please let me know. Cause I want to put on the goggles for that cutscene. It is unfortunate that my health is so low while I have need to navigate the dark cave with my cigar. Also, this section of the game plays quite differently on the 3DS version as well because of the map at the bottom of your screen. Also, do they ever explain who these skeletons are? I don't think any codec conversations clarify. I'm not going to go through it. I have been through the process of trying, and I remember not hearing any story about them. So what are these bullets I can't get? I can grenade full. Yeah, there we go. The M1 1911 bullets, or something I thought I should have been able to collect. I was about to pop a few rounds off if I needed to, but it looks like I'm gonna be okay. So I believe, are there 1 or 2 holes I can go through here? It looks like... yeah. I'm gonna go through that one and take it, but there's some alternate routes that can get you some extra stuff, like I think night vision goggles are hidden away in this cave somewhere, but... oh, I see something mentioning a dirty bachelor's house. Well dressed like a gross leopard print pillow in a dirty bachelor's house. That's specific. I guess when I was putting together my outfit, someone in chat just typed in clown in all caps. Where the hell did he get thermal goggles? Nowhere. Just out of a locker in an old, like, foundation of a building of some ruined ruins. So now I am above the waterfalls from the previous area, but I still feel like there's a chunk of items in this cave I have missed. Is this the next big hub room? Doesn't quite look like it. Now, I think, yeah, there's definitely a pool that I missed back earlier. I totally remember being able to take a left at your spawn point and you reach a big pool. Oh, yep, here it is. Tiny little crack in the wall you totally wouldn't see without better lighting. Woo! Although I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I think I've already been down there. I have indeed already been down there. It's like playing Pokemon with no flash in the dark caves. I still have the cigar equipped? Wah! I was wondering why it kept chirping at me. Oh, yep, this is, the night vision goggle hole, which I believe is also where... There he is! Whee! I think the NVGs look stupider on him than the thermal goggles, so maybe I should change over to having NVG goggles for the cutscene for my cutscene goggles rather than the thermals. Is this anything? Oh, that's a Shell casing from the AK. Oh god, I'm low on... Oh my god, that was a close one. Wow. What's my life medicine looking like? I don't want to go in a boss fight like this. Look at me. Look at how stupid I look. It's perfect. I don't know if I have enough stamina to make it to the other side. I was wanting to save my calorie mate for the end of the cave, but I am in need of just enough of a meter to make it across a pool of water, so there go the rations. Surface, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. I almost got greedy. Alright, let me try that again. What's down there? Ooh, good stuff is down there. AK-47 bullets, in 1911. Also, what is that I'm looking at? It's glowing in the dark. Oh, it's a bit of sunlight. It's a little crack leading to the surface. I think there's still stuff behind me I should check out. Just want to make sure I'm pointed the correct way on this map. Yeah, this will connect me to the very entrance, I think. Wait, if that does, then maybe I should be going the other way for extras. Yeah. Why? Boomple97, why do you want me to kill all the frogs? Why do you want me to eat the freaking frogs? Yay! I got a battery and bullets, so I'm gonna waste some bullets. Yeah, and as I scroll up, I see a lot of people really criticizing me for wanting to know what's at the bottom so greedily when my health is so low. And I guess I have a collectibles problem, you guys. If I can collect it, I'm probably gonna want to collect it just because it's there. It's Wednesday, my dudes, clearly. Fill your stamina with frogs. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll eat some frogs. Snake could use some food anyway. This cave is littered with Kalashnikov ammo. I'm gonna spend some on some frogs. F for frog. Why can't F be for both? For both for frog and for paying respects for the frog. Bye. See you later, Snake. According to Wikipedia, those Otten frogs are only native to Japan and shouldn't be here. Oh, wait, let's see what Paramedic has to say about that then.
I see you've caught a king.
Oh, yeah, cobras, boring. Come on, frogs,
I
frogs.
see.
Yep, pythons, whatever. Snakes are... they have nothing to do with
I
this
see
game.
you
There we
caught
go,
a
Otten frog.
The Otten frog is a large, corpulent species of frog.
Corpulent? Good lord.
Catching them for food.
That's a, like...
The Otten
that-
frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima.
Yeah,
in
so why are they
Japan.
here?
Frogs
I'm
usually have
sure they're
4
here
toes
for
on their
the
front legs,
laboratory
but the Otten
purposes. They were
frog is
testing
unique
on them,
in
I
that it
bet.
has 5.
Got it. By the way, you said they were
Got
known
it.
as a delicacy, right?
Right.
So that means they must taste pretty good, huh?
I guess so. I hear that in Japan, Otten frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, corpulent is a word with almost like religious reverence to it. Like it takes a lot of mouth movements to say corpulent. It's the kind of word that you want to save for a special occasion, not just some fruity finagled frog feast. Speaking of which, there anymore. Chiorna Pachera. Okay, chat, please, please, please do not let me forget to wear these goggles for the pain fight. I'm gonna keep that shotgun equipped for the pain fight. I can't believe that I was so absent-minded, scatterbrained, and careless, juggling the chat in the game and the talking with my mouth, and trying to think with my brain about what to say next, that I forgot to blow up the helicopter. Do not let me forget to wear these stupid-ass night vision goggles during the boss's cutscenes, because that's gonna be glorious. Also, don't let me forget the alternate route to my right as I approach the arena. I believe one should pop up. Unless I'm on that alternate route, which I think I may be. What does the map look like? Yeah. I took a right at some point during a branch back there. He keeps the goggles. Yeah, I reckon, believe it or not, it's it's a thing that they thought about when making this game. Wait, am I going the right way or the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, is that? No, that's a crab. Crab, 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 crab. Also a crab. Where are the frogs? Alright, what do I want equipped for this fight? I don't want that. Life medicine, definitely want that. Although I want a lot more health before the fight. That's what I really want. Which actually begs the question. I feel as if I have to go to the bathroom. So this might actually be a perfectly opportune moment for me to go take care of that problem. I'm gonna want the shotgun. The shotgun breaks his armor. Grenades break his armor. Smoke grenades break his armor. Stun grenades will just do damage to him. I'm going to assume that white phosphorus grenades might break his armor, though I don't think they do. Don't need the AK. I don't think I'll need the pistol at all. So I'll keep the tranq and the shotgun, and everything else can go, and I'm going to be right back. I'm back. I left Snake on to heal, although in the middle of like midstream I kind of panicked and thought that maybe he wouldn't be because I wasn't eating enough frogs. Oh, alright, so while Snake heals himself, hopefully faster than he has been doing for the past 4 minutes, I just ran out for a pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna be back, don't worry about me. George is gonna come back looking like Johnny. I hope he's okay in there. Wait, did you guys get really scared? Huh, during fighting, 2 male Ottenfrogs wrestle each other until in an embrace. They then impale their opponent on their retractable spikes? Ottenfrogs? Ottenfrogs have... Where is this from? I'm looking this up. Because if Ottenfrogs have retractable spikes, that's badass and also not very frogly. I don't know of many animals that do have retractable spikes. It's like... It's pretty much like a porcupine thing. Like, that's their special ability. That's their unique perk. If Ottenfrogs stole that, then Okay. Oh my god! The Otten frog has been denoted the Wolverine frog due to hidden retractable claws, which are sharp and shoot out from under their thumbs? Both male and female Otten frogs have these claws, with the male claws being typically longer than those of the females. During fighting, two male Otten frogs will wrestle each other until in an embrace. They then impale their opponent on their retractable spikes. Do that... Like, okay, my video game-ass vocabulary here is reading Wikipedia, thinking that Otten frogs are like Kirby with the spike ability, where you press a button and they just, like, shrivel up and turn into a ball of needles. But maybe by retractable spikes, maybe in real life retractable spikes are way lamer, and they just... Maybe they just mean claws, and a overzealous Wikipedia editor added the word spike in there for effect. But anyways, let's get this party started. Snow camo for the pain fight and the boss. Why? He doesn't have them on! I'm watching the stream. I thought, yeah. He has the goggles on in the game, but not in the cutscene. I was sure that if you have goggles on in cutscenes, that you can have goggles on in cutscenes from wearing them in the game. Or is that a different Metal Gear? Was that Metal Gear 1? Metal Gear Solid 1 that saves your night vision face position? I took them off? I don't think I did.
I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your
I checked the stream. I glanced down at the video while I was exasperating.
Let's get started.
They're not on me now. So, pro tip that makes this fight a lot easier, you can shoot him from underwater. Looks like those tranquilizer bullets are not going to be doing enough. I think you can hit his... Oh my god, I just ruined all of my good health karma. Oh. That was the 1911.
Hey! You to take my brothers!
So this is when you use the shotgun. And I think a quick burst from the grenade... Oh, never mind. A burst from the grenade fast... A burst from the AK fast enough, I think, can get the grenade to blow up in his face, destroying his armor. As of right now, I basically just want to be getting trank headshots in, and... Oh my god, aiming with an analog stick. How do people do it? Will that help? Will the bug juice help at all? I don't know. Holy crap. I'm not having the best of luck here. Oh my god. Yeah, just give me control again so I can... Yeah. Very, very intimidating. That Tommy gun. It sure would, be nice if your cover worked, though. But you got a Tommy gun, so... That's good, too. Or maybe it's a quick burst from the shotgun that gets the grenade to blow up in his face. Let's see. Yep. Well, I wasn't quite fast enough with it, but I'm pretty sure that's what that takes. Alright, now I need to be getting trank headshots again. 3 of them gives you a big damage boost.
Go, my brother!
You missed. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to hide behind cover anyway. Also, I touched the paint, so bees are trying to nibble at me.
Is that the best you can do? Go, my brother! Is that the best you can do?
So, fun fact, there is actually a stealth element to this boss fight. Sometimes when things aren't exactly going your way, you can slap on water camo, swim to the bottom, which increases your camo rating up to 95%, as you can see there, and reposition yourself from one of his platforms to the other without him tracking you along the way. And this is not really that big of a help, but it can at least set you up for an easy shot. Once you take your first shot from your new hiding space, he's gonna... Yeah, see, he's gonna latch on pretty quickly to your new spot. So it's quite tedious making use of that as the fight goes on. But definitely cool. It's cool. And that armor comes on and off of him so fast, it's not a whole big window of opportunity they give you after getting those shotgun blasts in. No. Stop. Although, I just now noticed that just kind of circling around actually seemed to get rid of the sticky bees faster than my usual method of dashing in the water. And their reposition. Don't really think I'll gain a whole lot from it, but at least I can bide out the time while those paint bees are expiring themselves. What a, like, MMO boss. This guy runs entirely off of timers. And that was a stupid missed shot. Okay, that was cool. Oh boy, how am I gonna do a second phase? This is gonna be tricky. Hey, people in Twitch chat, why do they call it a Tommy gun? Oh, because it's a Thompson. It's an M1A1 Thompson. Never mind, I know why. Can you throw one of the frogs and have it stick in his face? That's like... That's an incredibly specific action. I'm getting walloped. And his armor's back and I'm out of shotgun ammo. And we'll try throwing another smoke grenade at the pillar. Oh, never mind. I like how the two of us are just like throwing things at each other. Oftentimes, more often than not, to no effect. But anyways, let me me get out of here. Also, I have a giant bee lodged into my chest. Let me just pull out this bullet bee. We should have made an alliance with the spiky frogs when we had a chance, huh? I feel ya. I feel ya. Could really use a spiky throwable frog right about now. Something that I can like a thumbtack I could put in front of his foot. I mean, he's a pain-themed boss, so if I could scatter some Legos, or maybe like get him to eat too much spicy pizza, that'd work.
We found him!
I heard a bunch of creatures die with cute little pop-up effects. I think there's some fish floating around here I should collect. But I wasted a grenade destroying his armor and did not take the opportunity to land follow-up shots. You know what? I'm gonna wait for his next move. It's gonna be his move here. What you got? Go forth. What does that mean? Oh. Get up. There you go.
Show you the true meaning of
How is... Should I have an idea. Hey, it worked!
grenade!
Ooh, that's gonna blow up right in his legs. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! This guy's dance is like, ugh. I wish I could have that whenever I was playing CSGO. I wish I could just do that. I wish just delicately waving left and right would make all of everyone's headshots miss. Alright, maybe this is my opportunity. Is this my time? This is my time. My aim is not steady. Oh, I got one in. Okay, that'll have to do. I mean, he's pretty low. I've got okay health. This is going better than it could. I've definitely had pain fights not go as swell. Oh yeah, see, he doesn't know where I am. What do I got? I got a grenade. I'm gonna try... Oh, no, now's not the time for grenades, it's time for shrinks. No, it's not either, because my aim is too wobbly, because I haven't eaten enough frogs. He has full health! Am I reading the HUD wrong? Yes! You actually are! He's using his Fortnite emote dance against me! Right? Hey, Gord, can you cancel the animations for shotgun copying? Yeah, in equipping by... I think... Let's see. Whoa, that's a grenade that I need to leap away from. But let me hide at the bottom of the water, swim over here, and then I'll start doing that shotgun exploit. This is a waste of a grenade, I believe. I don't remember him saying grenade, but a grenade definitely just blew up somewhere. Unless it was my grenade that must have totally missed. Okay, now's my time. Bam! Alright, back to Trank and get it on his head. Can't see. Yeah, got one. Got two. There we go, a third. He's real low. He is nice and low. What the fuck? He very rarely does that. Oh, I might not need to exploit the shotgun if this grenade can get me my final shot. Yeah, he's nice and close too. Oh, I have no excuse for missing that one. Oh my god. Holy crap! Okay, here we go. Shotgun exploit. Let's see how fast I can do it. Yep. Ooh, oh god. What do I need? Sure, bug juice, whatever. Oh, I'm so low, I'm so low. And I'm so close, I'm so close. Disinfectant. Alright, let me eat a frog just to top me off. Ooh. So close. One is draining their stamina, and they die, Alright, how am I doing here? Let me think of my next move. I need to hide behind this little rock. How much shotgun ammo do I have? I have enough. Oh, no, I might die. Phew! So this is how this is gonna go. Until his next move. I know what my move is. Alright, well. Oh! I'm just gonna pepper him with tranquilizers. Oh, get off. Stop camera. Oh! Ooh, I'm so nervous. I'm fucking up so many moves. Like that. I'm getting worse because I'm more nervous. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's just one more blast. Oh. Okay. Yes! Ah, that did it. Do you have any meds? No, I was out of meds. I was on my last meds, on my last sliver of health. All things considered, if I did die and retry, I might end the battle with more of a health reserve than this run, but whatever. That'll save us all time.
The pain. The pain.
I like how after he blows up, you hear his ghost. So yes, for whoever was concerned that they were reading the HUD wrong, I am delighted to inform you that you pretty much were. If you deplete a boss's stamina, it does not count as a kill. And they will drop behind a nice piece of camo for you that is exclusive, that you can't get anywhere else in the game, that probably won't be super duper useful, but will still be fun nonetheless. There's a lot of peacetime up ahead, actually. We're about to approach my favorite part of the game, and there'll be a little bit more cutscenes, so I'm gonna put some fun costuming on for effect for now. But I don't think I need any items in the area ahead besides thermal goggles to keep an eye out for some booby traps. Hornet Stripe. Let's see what that looks like. Looks like the pain. It kind of reminds me of mid-90s soft drink aesthetics, like Surge. Reminds me of Surge and some old Nickelodeon logos when orange and bright nauseating green were really popular colors for the kids. I assumed the no-kill didn't apply to bosses. It does not apply to bosses. I did not kill that boss. That boss got tired and then blew himself up. That's what happens. That's the actual, both game logic and canon explanation. There is a codec call in which the characters of the game will inform you that the bosses have explosives all in their clothes, and that after the fights they just press the button. but since I'm not taking away from his health and instead just taking away from his stamina, I can only assume that they're not getting, like, so beat up and wounded and defeated that they just want to blow themselves up and not give them over to the enemy, so much as they're just sleepy. The bees killed him. Yeah. MGS3 is dope. You can just trank poison them to plausible deniability death. That's how it works. So we're also about to approach my favorite part of the game, and one that I think should demonstrate how this game was meant to be played back in 2004. One of the great sins of Metal Gear Solid 3's control scheme was that they did not make it a Resident Evil style walk button, hold button to run control scheme, and you'll see why in a hot minute. The fucking face paint. This area here really nicely demonstrates how this game's original camera system is meant to work. It looks awfully similar to Resident Evil, and I feel like when developing there was a lot of inspiration at play. But yeah, as you see that like smooth pan across the corner, you might think of Code Veronica. Anyways, if I walk Snake through these tunnels by holding the analog stick just halfway down, the camera smoothly follows ahead of him. Especially if you like combine it with a bit of the analog stick movement, you can get a sense of stalking, of creeping along here, and keeping your eyes perked and alert for stuff around corners that the camera angle does attempt to show you through these narrow enough tunnels. Unfortunately, the level design of the game in the early areas is kind of too big enough to open up for that, and the view distance of the guards is too far for you to deal with that, since they can see more of, oftentimes based on those original camera angles, they can see more than you can by a long shot. But here in the Mangrove Swamp and these caves, I actually like to keep the cinematic camera angles on, because there's not a whole lot of danger that is occluded by them. And the angles that they do hit are really pretty, oftentimes, by themselves. You can see some of Kojima's cinematic aspirations at play during a lot of these camera angles. Like, yeah, like for example, like this one here, looking down at Snake from an angle above the cave. Suddenly turns the game into a top-down perspective that gives you a little more view of this topography that you're climbing down here. Whereas if you switch it to top-down view, you got to do a little bit more of that work yourself. And this is a Japan thing. Back in the 6 console generations, Japanese games more often than not still did not have a controllable camera. For some reason, well, Japanese society is very conservative. They don't like a lot of quick, sudden changes, even when it comes to controlling camera systems in their 3D video games. And before MGS4 had its fully controllable camera angle, Kojima and Konami and Sony and everyone involved totally could have made it happen, but didn't want to. They thought that they could get away with these camera angles off the bat, which look great. I mean, you can kind of see the logic behind it. Jesus, like right now it's gorgeous. It is showing us the bad guys we need to worry about here in this swamp, which has me suspecting that the swamp and those caves might be the earliest areas in the game they made before the wider, more blobby open area maps that the game actually introduces itself with. Because if you loaded up Metal Gear Solid 4 for the first time in 2004, and this was your opening scene, like, you would instantly get it. You would understand how to work with the camera, like what kind of levels they had built for it. But alas, that is not the case, and I only like to turn these camera angles on for just this one chunk of the game. So, let's see what chat has to say. I mean, in MGS2 they used the right stick for the high-frequency blade. Why did they develop consoles with dual analogs, if not for camera control? He's forgotten that he's still naked. No, I haven't forgotten. I mean, I'm swimming. I'm in water. Then why did they develop consoles with dual analogs if not for camera control? The Xbox might have. This is Halo. That manual camera control being slapped on the second stick is something that Halo figured out after like Perfect Dark and GoldenEye couldn't. Ooh, chaff. I wonder if the chaff grenades knock out their platforms that Metal Gear Solid could not adapt to. And I think I skipped out on showing off a genuinely cool piece of aesthetic level design here. Yeah, you don't get to see it right now, but should you game over and reset this guard right here, off to my left, he positions his light in a way where it looks like you're wading through the water into the sunset, which maybe we can see a bit of that when I load into the next area here. But there's a lot of really, really beautiful tricks that previous era employs. But check this out. Check the camera angle they're gonna throw at us now. Ooh. Speak of the fucking devil, a guard off-screen already spots me from this far of a distance. There's problems with those camera angles. But there's also a kind of beauty to them. Like, someone is holding a camera behind a bush, really setting up this arena as kind of a stage. We almost might feel like, well, there you go. That's the problem with those cameras. You almost might feel like the audience watching a production on a stage from those camera angles. They are theatrical, literally. But they're not practical. So, let me actually put some real camo on as I approach the scene. Looks like they want me to have water. And the American the American flag face paint seems all right. Who's doing that? Him. It's him. And you literally, I am unable to squeeze this guy into the frame. Try as I might, I can only first person L2 peek to see this guy. So I'm just gonna swim out the way. If they spot you in the water with a crocodile cap and it's a partial spot, they will more quickly reset to a neutral state because they'll assume you're a crocodile. Is there? Yeah, there is something down there. I knew it. Alright, let's see how best I can make my approach here. I got 3 guards. Again, they're kept past a the axis of action. That's the cinematic term. The cinematic camera angles sometimes stick to a coherent axis of action that Kojima chooses not to cross for some particular scene, such as this swamp right now, in which all guards are placed past a certain point of visibility that the camera stays behind. I wonder if I should or should not climb onto the boardwalk with those two in full view. I should not is the answer to that question. I'm gonna have to wait for people to turn their heads. Do I have a poisonous animal? Yeah, I have a king cobra. Could use it for one of these. How many magazines do I got? Pistol might be useful. AK I could use for magazines after they're out. Grenade, white phosphorus. Ooh, stuns. I got stuns. That'll be useful. 5 magazines. And a book. Can't really use that rotten python right now. The guards aren't hungry. They'll get distracted if I throw food items, but they won't eat it. So until then, I'll use my magazines as the intended distraction item. I wonder if I can hide out under these floorboards to get behind guard number 1 while still staying out of view of guard number 3. But there is a second one I need to keep in mind. This is exactly what Russia is. I like how half the time when I turn down to look at the Twitch chat, it's just them arguing about whether or not jungles really are in Russia or not. Alright, I'm waiting for the guy on the right to turn around. This guy right in front of me is starting to spook me out, but I think I'm in a safe enough hiding spot. Alright, guy on the right has turned. Just waiting for guy on the left. Guy on the left is turning. I'm making my move. I still think guy in center is facing me, so I'm just gonna put distance here. Alright, I'm gonna get down as soon as I'm up. Alright, now I'm gonna max out camo, and I'm gonna take the croc cap off. The croc cap, that is. Excuse me. Okay. Now, maybe I will take suggestions. I could throw a snake at the guard in front of me and poison him with it, then pop the explosive crate, and throw a smoke grenade at the third one left behind. Alright. Well, before I do that, let me check the suggestions. Are you gonna go for the SVD? Yeah, I am. Will miss you, Croc Cap. Can't early kill the end since it's a lethal kill, I believe. Yeah, it would be. Croc Cap is the only viable piece of equipment. Punch him in the deek. Eat some calorie, mate. Just use the Croc Cap. Always use the Croc Cap. I like the thought that if you were to try to sneak up behind someone with the Croc Cap equipped, the last thing they'd see before getting knocked unconscious is a crocodile muzzle in the periphery, which might be good plausible deniability for the governments at play here. Alright, what was my plan? My plan was, I am going to wear the Croc Cap. Thank you, Twitch. I'm going to back up a bit. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I have any smoke grenades. I have stun grenades, but no smokes. Alright, I'm just going to toss grenades to the last guy once this is all over and done with. Well, that didn't make it quite far enough. At least he's not looking in my direction. Well, I might have spoken too soon, but alas! I have my plan, and I really, really want to execute on that plan. That is a hilarious plan. It is a plan that I must see through to its eventual completion. So step number 1 is patience. Step number 1 is waiting for just these two to turn their backs. So, you know, since I got some Twitch chat, I'll just read. I can get behind the idea of Gorg starting a modern myth in Russia where the crocodile men come to steal your weapon and eat your food if you've been a naughty child. Summer Cuz asks, if you mess up again, will you say yeet? What's significant about saying yeet? It's just a 4-letter word. Time to snack now. Should have snacked. Big oof. Yeet strategy. What? Man, I can't. I shudder at the thought of how nonsensical and confusing the kids are gonna be after, like, people who know what yeet means grow up and give rise to a new generation of silly internet slang. These guards are so good by Metal Gear guard standards, but they are so bad by guard standards. Like, that guy did not see me climb up onto the boardwalk, even though he was facing, which means this is a step I could have taken this whole time to little to no consequence. But the fact that I have to worry about that in a Metal Gear game means he has way better visibility than normal Metal Gear guards, but the fact that he did not means that he really has no excuse. Squares is giving a high score. Is this the one of the very, very few places in the game where Squares is the best camo choice? That would seem to be the case. Alright. Third time's the charm! The past tense of yeet is yoked. By the what so wait, yeet is a reverse yoink? So wait, is like yoink, if yoink is what you say when you like pull something from someone's view, is yeet what you say when you put something into their view? Walk up to them as a scientist? Actually, you know what? This might well game over me, but I'm curious. Let's see what happens. And if this is stupid, someone can tell me right now if it won't do anything funny and silly. There's no way in hell it won't game over, but maybe it'll at least give them a funny story to tell before it game overs me. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Guy who suggested that, you might actually be onto something! You might actually be, oh my god! Because if you noticed, that got them to walk over. It got them to group up together towards the explosive barrel. So that might actually be a valid strategy. Walking up to them in the scientist uniform might actually reposition them into a more advantageous angle for myself. I went from like one stupid plan of being like John Wick, the animal handler, of like throwing a poisonous snake, shooting a gun, and then throwing a grenade, all at the right perfect angles at just the right time. But now, I just want to strategically expose myself for their loss. I'm gonna equip chaff grenades to turn off their radios during the chaos, though, for sure. Let me... If I'm gonna shoot that explosive barrel when they're all, when they're all grouped up, I want to be prepared for at least a little bit of a fight, so... One grenade, stuns and shafts I think ought to get me through this. Magazines will be useful. Books will be useful. And a King Cobra I can throw in someone's face will be useful. Don't think I'll need the crocodile cap, but I'll keep it on, because that's... for freedom and morals. Alright, that should be a good loadout. So I'm just gonna wait until their backs are turned. Well, I also should put on the scientist's uniform. This is so stupid. It's gotta work. Here we go. I'm bright and white enough to line them up for a shot. Alright, now I'm gonna put some real camo on so he doesn't spot me from across the other side of the map. I can't believe I just used the word real camo to refer to the squares pattern. Ugh. Alright, now what are they doing? The two guards on the left, I think, are gonna be the ones within range of this explosive barrel. The last guard might need to get, snaked. Let's see if they can all three get close enough. Okay, yeah, last one's gotta get snaked. Let me toss these chafes. Alright, and get the snake ready. There we go. Oh, wait, I heard a choke. That was a choking noise. That counts as a kill. If they fall in the water, it counts as kills, so... Wait, but it was the barrel that killed them. I don't think I'm gonna... Should I... Alright, well, I'll play around with this guy a bit, but I think I... Well, yeah, gotta find a new plan. Okay, I don't think I can do the explosive barrel anymore unless I can guarantee that they will not fall in the water from it. That might be very, very hard to guarantee. Yeah, wait. No? This barrel that the guy on the right is standing towards, will that blast him into the water? Because the guy on the boardwalk seems positioned next to a barrel that will guarantee blast him in the water. The barrel's on his left and the water's on his right. But yeah, no, the guy on the right looks like he can be safely blasted. Okay, maybe I should just go ahead and take care of that now. Pop a chaff. And a 1911 shot ought to be all it takes to pull that move off. No, I pooped when I should have scooped. Blast him with your snake. Bushido blast him. Stuck him in the middle with you. Restart. Don't you game over when you kill in European Extreme? No, I mean I do. The game won't automatically do it for you. I got stun grenades. I got distraction books. I got ways I can do this. I just need to, be a strategic, patient boy about it. And I still think I'm gonna resort to my first plan. That is, snake the guy right in front of me, explosive barrel the guy on the right, and toss a bunch of grenades at the guy in the middle while all that chaos is happening. Stuns, chaffs and magazines ought to be what I need for this. Oh, and a real camo, not the fake stuff. Wait, it was squares that was the the optimal pattern for the boardwalk. No one notices me. Interesting. Oh no, I don't have my snake in my pocket. There we go, now there's a snake in my pocket. Got him.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, and I took my pistol out of my pocket somehow. No! He fell in the water! Well, that's
Damn it.
no good. Maybe I should be using magazines when I come in on the approach.
Patrol here.
Looks like your
Under fire.
shaft does not give you a lot of time.
Commencing alert status.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Make sure you have enough room for the snake and the spaghetti. A snake in my pocket. The fact that you can throw snakes at people makes this the best Metal Gear. It really does. I don't understand why throwing poisonous animals is not more of a typical video game weapon. TBQH. Why is this the only game I can actually think of where you can throw poisonous animals into your enemies' faces? Get it together, video game industry. Because it would probably make dumb kids think that's a good idea. Man, if they took features out of video games because dumb kids would think it'd be a good idea, then there would be a lot less video games in the world. There would be a lot less video games in the world. Joe Lieberman would have won. The ESRB would not exist. Violent video games would just have been banned. Boom, 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 Did he fall in the water? Wait.
What's wrong?
Okay, hang on. Let me check the guide. Does it count as a kill? It counts as a kill if they drown after being tranquilized, then falling in the water. Or gravity after being tranquilized and falling off a bridge or cliff. Okay, how much water does it take to officially kill a man in Metal Gear Solid 3? He's in the drink. Yeah, he's in the drink, but he fell in the drink after he got poisoned by the animal.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
They're chaffed. So, on the list on GameFAQs, it doesn't say that it counts as a kill if you explosive barrel people into the water. Well, it looks like they're investigating blatantly wrong areas. Bum, bum, bum. Well, this is going to be a short caution phase if no reinforcements come over. But, yeah, I'm going to let that guy slide into the water after getting poisoned by an animal. Sounds like it would count as a kill, not worth the risk. The problem isn't video games, the problem is gamers. Ban all gamers, he's in the drink. It's probably not a good idea to catch venomous snakes in tropical Russian forests anyway. I wonder if the box would help with getting closer to the last guy. Better safe than sorry. If they die from the barrel, but those particular indirect kills don't count for whatever reason. So do we put the kill count at maybe 1? From who? Because I threw a snake at the guy, he was like, oh, and he fell into the water. But if he got poisoned by the snake, then that means the snake killed him. And if he fell into the water, that means the water didn't kill him. It means that the poison from the snake is what actually killed him. He just ragdolled into the water after death. And what I see on the GameFAQs list is, literally, quote, drowning after being tranquilized, then falling into the water is what counts as a kill. I'm gonna bring up another list. MGS3, what counts as kill? I'm gonna add the word water to my query.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Resume your patrol.
Things that do not count as kills include giving enemies poisonous foods, tranquilizing enemies on motorcycles, killing any kind of animal, killing enemies by means of an exploding oil drum. You know what? I think I've been able to do this all along. Yeah, I mean, it's still too much of a risk. I'm just gonna try sneaking my way forwards a little more legitimately for these final 2 guys. Though it looks like the one in the center might be a bit of a problem. The one on the right regularly turns his back to me, so I have plenty of opportunities to creep my way slower to him. What tools do I have up my sleeve? I know I got magazines, and that could definitely help the guy in the center turn his back. Broken out, champagne color, tree frog. My Istanbul just asked, wait, they let prawn games back on Steam? They never really took them off. They threatened to, and then changed their mind. And, yeah, Ninja Gregory just asked, what if the game just flags drowning as a way, as a kill? And that's what I wonder. I wonder, like, what specific activities are actually flagged in the system? In which case, is it the drowning that counts as the kill, or is it any contact with water? Like, where exactly does the game logic differentiate between drowning and contact with water? How long do they need to be in water for it to count as a kill? How alive do they have to be when they touch that water?
What was that noise? Nothing there.
I really wish I had better camo. This bridge is terrible for sneaking. Once I get on the concrete, maybe I can raise it. Yeah. As soon as I hit that concrete, I heard gasps. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, they're stun grenadable now. Perfect! Ooh, they are not knocked out for long though, but I'll definitely get in there, grab this stuff while I can, and get out. Yay, I got an SVD. Oh, please tell me he keeps the Croc Cat on during cutscenes. Please, please tell me. Oh, yep, see. This guard has his flashlight pointed directly at your entranceway, which this area is so freaking easy. I think I can get away with, Sure, I'll eat the tarantula.
I've had enough. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, we get the Snake Eater cutscene. This area is easy enough that I think I can swim to the beginning, show what it looks like to cinematic camera angle your way through the swamp into the sunset from the other end, and then just dive underwater and sprint to the finish, because that's really all you have to do here. This is a very misleadingly difficult room. And yeah, the Russian glow caps. Fill your batteries. Oh, and water camo might at least help me feel secure. But yeah, look at this. You can just swim almost pretty much right under their spotlights. And they don't notice. I don't even think you have to wear the croc cap for that. But yeah, see? Default camera angle points you that way at all times. I believe the default camera angle also always points north, which is problematic for how they have to arrange scenery and guards all together. Someday you'll go through the rain. And someday you'll feed on a tree frog. Someday the trial to survive will be the day. I don't know exactly what the lyrics are for that certain part of Snake Eater. Yeah, Snake is eating snakes in front of guards in a magical time freeze. Okay, so I'm looking at the stream. I'm definitely wearing the croc cap. Oh. I know there's some Metal Gear game out there where if you put goggles on in the game, you put goggles on in the cutscene. Which is a weird thing to say.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Tanya!
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Volgin.
Volgin! So after this cutscene, I'm going to, I'm gonna finish the stream, pick it back up again tomorrow night, Thursday at 8:30. We'll be doing the warehouse. After that, there's Granin, where I'll finally get to use the scientist uniform for good.
Hold it right there, traitor.
I like how he, like, gave the camera a face.
Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready?
There was just a drum somewhere in the world as Ocelot is playing Russian roulette against a captured defector in the tropical jungles of Russia. Someone somewhere in the vicinity got a drum to go boo-doo-boo just before the first trigger pull.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield. You'd better stay in line from now on.
This is the dumbest. Why would Ocelot do that? Ninja Gregory, because Ocelot enjoys torturing people. That's his defining character trait in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What?
Lori Allen. Lori Allen's in lots of stuff. I'm gonna look her up.
He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours.
Yeah, she's someone in Family Guy.
I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
It must be so weird, like,
Don't worry.
playing these games as
They'll be able to handle it.
as a Russian guy, because you hear, like, that real-ass historical figure name all of a sudden drop in the middle of this very serious
I'm leaving him to you. the
discussion where video game wackiness is just being taken completely at face value. like kind of reminds me of hearing Kaz talk about Reagan's 1984 election strategy
Is he all right?
in MGS
The
V.
end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time
Oh
is
my
right.
God! The boss, Lori Allen, is Pearl from SpongeBob.
And when he
Mr.
does,
Krabs'
it will be the end.
shark whale daughter. She's Diane Simmons in Family Guy.
Yeah. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops.
I'm trying to see if she was Mrs. Flowers and Corey in the house.
Ghisaro, is that you?
So let's see if I can get an angle on the end as he gets wheeled back. Like there's some disgruntled guard here. Yeah. Imagine how weird it must be to be this guard holding the wheelchair. Just like slowly rolling this guy around the scenes of torture and violence and espionage happening here. Feels kind of like whoever got commissioned to make Mount Snakemore in MGS4. Imagine how weird that must feel to like get a contract to work on a big battleship submarine, and your demanded work duty is to put the faces of these various old grumpy men in a Mount Rushmore-esque arrangement on a piece of machinery you're working on. How would it have felt to be the game developers whose job it is to like model Mount Snakemore and /or Snake's butt cheeks? I don't know. I bet it must feel weird. I bet it must feel silly. But I bet in a weird way it must also feel wonderful and lovely and fun, like these streams. So, like I said earlier, I'll be continuing it on again next Thursday, hot and fresh, during the prime time of the evening, as the day is winding down at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, you children have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm going to be pushing out a video on what it's like getting VR games to work in non-VR. No, it's the other way around. I'm going to be putting a video out on what it's like getting non-VR games to work in VR and how many different challenges and thoughts and perspectives there are on that sort of thing. Anyways, see you guys again tomorrow night. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. I hope I still have like another button to press, which is checking up on my donation messages. Yeah, we got one. Oh dear, from Birthday Benny from 9:40 p.m. for $70. He says, with all of this is not for honor, but for impoverished children.